we teach you, importing from China is like a license to print money. You can make a lot of money, right? Selling stuff and importing stuff and then marketing it the way that we're going to teach you how to market. And at the end of the day, I don't care how many problems you have, right? You can solve most of them with cash. Good old money, that you're going to put in your bank account. Because, you can't, like I said, you can't feed your kids, you're struggling to pay your bills, right? Money will help you solve those problems. I found, for me, money is the greatest problem solver known to humanity. As much as some people say, money is bad and all this, they're usually the people that have never made any money, right? Because at least if you got money, you can turn up to face your problems in a brand new Mercedes, wearing a nice suit and a $3,000 watch or something. At least you got something to go behind you. You can also walk into any room. You can hold your head up high, knowing you're not taking any handouts. You're earning your own keep. You can also help your community. You can support charities. There's a lot of stuff that we've done over the years that that we've done as well. So, but at the end of the day, you've got to take the action, right? You've got to take something, you've got to make it happen. Remember today also take plenty of notes, because remember there's three things that fail us as we get older. First one is our memory. Second one is our eyesight. I can never remember the third one, but just take a lot of notes, right? You never know what one thing I can give you that'll make a big, big difference, big difference to you. I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you as well. But before I do that, I want you to ask yourself this one question. And that is, why are you here? What is your goal and what do you want to learn? And make sure you write it down. Because if you don't have a goal, if you don't know why you're here, if you don't know where you're going, nobody can help you get there. It's like telling a builder, build me a house, and you don't tell him what to build. He doesn't know what materials to use, how big to make it. Like, you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan for your life. You got to have a plan for your business. And also, before we get started, once you know your goal, what I want you to do when I tell you to is to actually stand up, something really exciting, and meet two people you've never met before, preferably the two best looking ones in the room, right? Because you never know, you could meet your future ex-husband or future ex-wife in here as well, right? So stand up and meet two people, right? Introduce yourself and ask them, what do you do for a living and why are you here? All right, everybody up? Two people you haven't met before. Let's do it. Now, like I said, you're really going to want to make money and you're going to want to make it bad. That's the thing. And most people, when they come to me, they say, I want to... Be quiet. Oh, let me just see if I can adjust it a bit. All right, can you still hear me? Yeah, that's better. Okay, you've really got to want it bad. A lot of people come to me, they say, yeah, look, I want to make money, I've learned how to import. But the problem is they don't want it badly enough, right? They don't want it as much as they want to sleep. They don't want it as much as they want to, get on Facebook and watch their favorite TV show. They don't want it as much as they want to go to the footy game. And by the way, I've got to congratulate you guys because you're here today. You're here to learn about how to make money instead of watching somebody else get out there and actually make money. Because all those players get paid for playing football, right? They're earning money. Everybody else is watching the game. And it's the same when you watch a TV show. You're not making money watching the TV show. The people that produce the TV show are making money. So you want to make money, you got to take charge of your own destiny. It's a bit of a story like a long time ago. I heard this story about this old man and a young guy and he wanted to learn how to make money, the young person. He went to this old wise gentleman and he said, look, can you teach me the secrets of success and making money? And the old man said to him, look, come to the river with me tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning and I will teach you everything you need to know about making money. So anyway, they go to the riverside and the young man, goes to the river at 6 in the morning and the old man says to him, can you kneel by the riverbank and look into the water? So the young man's thinking, gee, this is a bit weird, like why am I have to do that? Anyway, he does that. He kneels on the riverbank and as he's looking into the water, the old guy grabs his head and shoves it in the water. But he's very strong and he's holding him there and the young man kind of wondering, what's this about? And soon he starts to run out of breath. And as he's running out of breath, he's starting to struggle and he's starting to try and get up and get breath and he can't. And just as he's about to lose consciousness, the old man lifts his head up and he comes up all spluttering and coughing and oh my God, like he said, what's all this about? And the old man said, well, when you want success and making money as much as you wanted to breathe just then you're going to find it. Because you really got to want it. You can't just turn up and say, yeah, I want to make... Everybody wants to. Who wants to make more money? Everybody does. But who's willing to do the work to actually make it happen? It's like, who wants to be really fit and healthy? Come on. Yeah, but are we prepared to do the work to do that? Or is it easy just to go and buy a cake down at the bakery and have a nice little, cream puff, So it's easy to not make money. You just don't have to do anything. But if you want to make money, you've actually got to make an effort. And by the way, I know exactly why most of you are here. I bet you I even know the little conversation you had with yourself or with your partner this morning before you came here. I know you probably said to yourself, you know what? I know that not only Peter and Alex are two really good-looking and intelligent guys, right? But they also know they're going to teach us so much about making money from China that at the end of the day, when they're probably going to ask us to buy something, I'm going to buy everything they offer me. Who thought about that this morning when they... Anyone? Oh, what? Oh, you didn't have that conversation. What's wrong with you guys? All right, maybe you had the second conversation. Or maybe you said to yourself, all right, now, listen, whatever you do, you might have told even your partner, right? You said, you know what? Don't look at him, right? Don't ask any questions so we don't look interested, right? We're going to get all the information we can, and we're going to take a lot of notes, and at the end of the day, we're buying absolutely nothing. That's right. Yeah, I know you guys, right? Look, whatever conversation you had with yourself, we are here for two reasons. I mean, I flew 2,000 kilometers to be here, and that is to give you some really valuable information on how to make money importing and also selling products that you have, from China. And the second thing is that we do have a program over the next 12 months that we work with people for those of you that are serious about reaching your goals. And at the end of the day, I will share a little bit about that with you so that you can see that if you want to, how we can take this journey together and we can be your coach or your mentors. And the reason we come here for a day is just to show you that we're not full of shit. We know what we're talking about. We've done it before. I've made millions of dollars, and I've done it consistently for the last 20 years probably. I had about 3 or 4 years off recently where I did nothing. I just basically went on holidays and didn't do any work at all. I would just come back again the last year and a half to work again. And I can teach you how to do the same. Right? And I've always just worked hard enough to make enough money so I can have a good time. I'm not a person that's like, a workaholic. Because there's a saying, you should work to live and not live to work. And that's what we're going to teach you today.
To gain access to my free video lessons, where you will discover how to find hot products to import that people want to buy, 7 easy ways to locate quality factories in China that won't rip you off, my secret negotiation strategies to getting great prices from factories, how to sell your goods once they arrive from China, and much, much more.